everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that I'm super excited for. I see this around YouTube and it is a answering questions I never answer kind of video, like where you guys ask me really personal questions. So I asked you guys on my Instagram and my Snapchat to send me some questions. So if you don't already have me on Instagram and Snapchat, it will be right here. I want to be in the next time edition of this video. Comment down below some questions down below, make them interesting, make sure they're not just like what's your favourite animal or what's your favourite pizza, like make them interesting. Make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe. And I am wearing clothes and ignore my sunburn. Colour coordinated with my lipstick right now, so that's groovy. I'm going to start off with the less personal questions and then get into the more interesting, juicy questions as we go along. So let's just get started. The first question I got was from Amy and she asked, am I going to be doing a meet and greet anytime soon? The answer to that is no, but yes. I am going to be at Summer in the City, which is a massive YouTube convention in London where you can meet people who are way more relevant than me, but I don't have a meet and greet there because I'm nowhere near important enough. But I will be walking around both days, Saturday and Sunday, so if you want to come and meet me and come say hi, come see me, give me a hug, let's take some photos, I will be there. So yeah, kind of, I guess, doing a meet and greet. I really hope people come and say hi to me. Like, don't be scared. I'm probably more scared of meeting you than you're scared of meeting me. The next question is from Erin and she asked about my mental health situation. This was such a nice question, to be honest, because it's like someone cares enough to ask that, so thank you. I'm quite open with my mental health on YouTube just because I want to spread awareness, make people know that it's okay, that if you have a mental disorder, you're no different to everyone else and that you should talk about it. I mean, my ADHD is okay, my anxiety is really bad, it's constantly bad. I do have another problem you guys don't know about. I have bipolar, I've been diagnosed with it. That's something I really don't talk about because there's so many ins and outs to it. And some of my friends know I have it, but I've not really explained what it means to them. It's just so like personal and in-depth. So if you want me to do a video about that, I might, but that would take me a lot to do. Next question is from Alana, who is a girl from my old school, and she said, who do you miss from old school and what do you miss from school? If you didn't know already, I don't go to school anymore. If you want to see a video about why I dropped out, I'll do that for you. Just give this video a thumbs up. I think that when you actually leave school, like I've not been in education for about 5 months, I think 5 months, and I do miss a lot about it, like messing about, having a laugh at school. Like I was constantly in trouble. When I actually turned up school, I was never in, and I miss a lot of people. Obviously I miss Alana, but I miss so many people, but I don't know if they want to be mentioned on my channel, so I'm just going to be like, if I liked you in school, you'll know about it. Like, I'm the type of person that if I don't like you, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, I can't force myself to like people. So if I spoke to you in school, I was nice to you, which I'm nice to anyone actually, but you know, I'll probably miss you. So yeah. Bob the Ballerina, who I don't know like what their real name is, but Bob the Ballerina, they asked me, do I want more tattoos, and if I do, what tattoos do I want in the future? If you didn't know already, I have a tattoo right here, and yes, I'm severely sunburned, but it's a heart and it's floral. If you want to see the video about that, I'll leave it down below. You can go check that out. I want so many more tattoos, I'm not even joking. There's a design that I want of a sun on my arm here, because I think I want to start a sleeve on this arm, my right arm. I want a sun and it's beautiful. Me and my mum are going to get matching tattoos. She's going to have a moon tattoo. I'm going to have a sun tattoo. It's all groovy because I love my parents. And also I'm going to get a quote on, I think maybe this arm, like, always look on the bright side of life, because that's literally the quote that my dad says all the time. A little bit cringy of a quote, but he loves the quote, and I want something to represent both my parents because I'm so close to them. I also want a paw print on one of my collarbones, clavicles. I want paw print to represent Gizmo because I love Gizmo so much. I do want a semicolon. I was actually going to get a semicolon instead of this. It's like on my wrist or whatever. And I also want like a big design on my left thigh, a floral design, maybe like an outer space themed. Oh, stop. You're going to get me started right now. Yeah, I want so many more tattoos and I can't wait to get more. But obviously, in England, I can't really get tattoos because I'm under 17. But as soon as I go back to America, I'm going to be all tatted up. Charlotte asked me, what do I think about the Chris Ingham drama? I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know who Chris Ingham was at all. I didn't know. I don't watch family channels on YouTube. But Ella told me and she was like, have you heard about it? I was like, what? I looked it up and basically, if you don't know what's happened, this YouTuber who's got a family and I think he's like 34 or something like that, was asking a 16-year-old fan to go and skinny dip with him. I think he said it to multiple different fans. It's disgusting that you would use your fame, like semi-fame, I mean you're on YouTube, you're not exactly famous, your semi-fame to like lure your fans in and take advantage. I think that's disgusting, and the way they've addressed the situation just isn't great, to be honest with you. Carmen said, tips on getting big boobs since you have big boobs, love you. And I said, love you too, girl. I don't have any tips. I do have tits. I don't have any tips for this, like how to get big boobs, because I just think it happens. Like, I never used to have boobs. Like, I think they just popped up one day in year 8. Like, I went from like an A cup to a C cup and like just like that, kept growing since then. But I don't have really any advice for you. I think maybe get fat. You get boobs with fat. I don't know. Samantha asked me tips on getting unwanted people out of your life. Well, Samantha, can I call you Sammy? I'm gonna call you Sammy. My biggest tip is just, if they're unwanted, then why are they in your life? You shouldn't even have to think about getting rid of them. Block them literally on social media, block them out of your life. Just get rid of them if they're unwanted for whatever reason. Whether they're abusive, toxic, just you don't really like them. Get them out of your life, like whatever way you feel necessary, because I don't really have a specific way of doing it. I literally just block people and like don't bother, or I'll just ignore them for the rest of their lives. And that's how I get unwanted people out of my life. So I'm sorry I don't really have many tips on that. Caitlin asked me quite a few questions, so I'm going to answer them. First one was, does pineapple belong on pizza? Which, no, it does not. I don't really like pizza that much anyway, apart from like Pizza Hut or Domino's. I sound so bougie when I say that. I just think the cheese on like high street pizza doesn't taste that nice, but never tried it and I don't want to. Like, fruit on pizza, like, She also asked me if animals could talk, which one would be the rudest. I personally think that a sloth would be very rude, just because sloths look so cute. Like, a sloth is just beautiful. Here's a photo of a sloth. How beautiful is that sloth? I know it's a beautiful sloth, and I think people wouldn't expect them to be rude, but I think they'd be very shady. And I think they'd spill a lot of tea, to be honest, because they're like quiet, but like when they talk they'd be like, girl, fix yourself. Taylor asked me a few interesting questions. So the first one is, have I ever felt pressured by social media to look a certain way? And I really need to pull up my top because I look naked, and this top is way too big for me, by the way. Yeah, I think everyone's been pressured by social media to look a certain way, because you go on Instagram and you just look at all these size like 4, size 6 models with the perfect no makeup face and the perfect boobs and the perfect bum, and then you look at them and you think, wow, like, I wish I looked like you. Like, I would have no life problems if I looked like you. But you just gotta think, like, there's only one of you in the world. Like, that's so precious. And no matter how you look, there's always gonna be people who view you in a different way. Like, so many of us have no self-confidence, and we just look at ourselves like the most disgusting thing on the planet. Like, we are more mean to ourselves than anyone is mean to us. That's just the straight up thing. Like, I am so mean to myself, but like, I'm kind to everyone else. It just doesn't make sense. You're kind of your own worst enemy, and I think that you just need to accept who you are and not look at people on Instagram or in magazines or on TV or even on YouTube and just think, wow, I wish I was them, they're so beautiful and all that. They might be beautiful, but that doesn't mean you're not beautiful. Society's like brand of beautiful is who made that? Who sat down and went, okay, this is what beautiful is? No one did that. Like, because beautiful comes in all different shapes and sizes, all different skin colours and eye colours and hair colours. Like, it doesn't matter, because everyone has their own version of perfection. You are a lot of people's type of perfection, so you just need to remember that and be true to yourself and not look at other people on Instagram and wish you was them. She also asked me, would I ever want to move to another country in Europe? And the answer is yes. I would love to move to Italy. I need an Italian stallion in my life. See, I just love Italy. I've never been, but I really want to go. Or Amsterdam, definitely. I want to live in Amsterdam. That's so cool. I just think it's amazing because like their food's good, like the culture's cool, and like the boys are fit, like tall, dark, and handsome, like my type. But yeah, so Italy would probably be my first choice, or Amsterdam would be my second. And she also asked me, how do I feel about people on Love Island being like size 6 to 8 and only letting beautiful people in? Like, that's basically what she said. I can't remember the exact words. I don't really watch Love Island anymore. I watched it at the beginning of the series for about 3 weeks and I just got so bored of it. Like, Megan just annoyed me so much. I couldn't watch it anymore. Like, I literally like... I'd like to have some words with that girl. But anyway, it does annoy me like how the people are on Love Island. Like, they are beautiful, of course they are, but they're all the same body shape. And it makes me really happy this year though that you have boys a bit like Jack who aren't all ripped and toned. Like, he has a bit of a dad bod, which is good that they have different boy body shapes. But the fact that all the girls are literally the same is just so frustrating, because I read somewhere on an article the other week that the average like sizing for a woman in England is a size 16. So why are all the girls representing the whole of England a size 6 to 8? I don't get it. I think there should be some size 14s on there, so maybe size like 6s, size 14s, maybe some plus size girls. And also I feel like they're all the same. Like, yes, there's white people and black people on there, but there's never been an Asian. I'm pretty sure. Don't count me on that, but I don't think there's ever been an Asian on Love Island, which, that's the tea on that. But literally, I think a lot of people watch Love Island and think, oh my god, their summer bodies are so beautiful. I wish I had a body like that. And yet again, it's another thing that, just like Instagram, you need to remember that you don't need to have a flat stomach and you don't need to have big boobs and a big bum to be beautiful. Last question Taylor asked me was, have I ever been sent nudes? And I've been sent thousands of nudes. I'm pretty sure, like hundreds. Like, I don't understand, because most of them are just like surprise. Like, they just pop up. You wouldn't just go up to people and be like, oh hi, you're really fit, and they'll be like, thanks, and then show them your belly button. I don't want to see that by surprise when I'm eating my tea. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll send that to your mother, I'll send that to your nan. Do you know what I mean? Like, keep it in there, boy. Oh, crew. Yeah. And the last question is from Tyler with a T-Y-L-A, which is a sick way to spell Tyler. Love your name. And she, or he, I'm not sure, I think it's a girl. They asked me my opinions on TanaCon and VidCon. I think that TanaCon was a bloody mess. I think that Tana's lying for her teeth most part. I think she had just as much part in it as Michael did, whatever his name on Segway, that blonde boy that looked like the boss baby. I think they had literally the same amount to do with it. I think her career's on the line, but so is his. Like, she's kind of put all the blame on him as much as possible. And I just think she needs to kind of admit that, yes, she knew how many people going in and she knew the capacity, because even in Shane's documentary like series, it was shown that she knew, and people are still defending her. I don't get it. Like, I love Tana. Nothing against her. Like, I think she's a good YouTuber, although she's in so many conspiracies and like all this stuff, scandals. But I think that I think her heart is in the right place, but I think she needs to stop lying. I feel like she's quite a compulsive liar. When something bad happens to her, she lies a lot. And it's like, I feel like she needs to be caught up on her lies. But thank you so much for watching. Give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe, comment.